Hey guys, Apav here. I am recording purely on a computer, so this is going to be really weird because my face is up there, but the camera's there, and my microphone's there. This is sort of, again, a new test with the Blue Yeti microphone, but I am at my house, which I've talked about a few times before. Look at its glory. Right now it's a mess, but I was staying in here with my friend Brian over New Year's, and for New Year's I wanted to play this map here, Adventure Survive, which I don't even know if I can track when I created this, but I created this game back when Minecraft was in beta, when I bought it like in 2011 or 2012. I think it was 2011, and you can see these old maps that I made in 2013. This was a map that I made just to play at the lake house, and this was a LAN party I did with Michael, and I didn't know how to spell Michael apparently. But anyways, here is the original Minecraft world I made back when I was in middle school. 7th grade is when I bought it. That would have been, yeah, 2011. Yeah, okay. It's saying loading it could cause corruption. Well, can it? Okay, here's a copy of Adventure Survive. We are going to be using this. So for New Year's, I thought I'd show you around my old map. I also have my controls set up weird, like E. Is E default crafting? And F is default placing. I don't like placing stuff with the mouse, so I place it with F. Okay, where am I? I honestly have no idea where I'm at. I'll cut to my house. Okay, I give up. I spent 15 minutes trying to get this to work, and I just loaded it into a different Minecraft version. Okay, we're starting off over here. This is my new house. If you look at my amazing map here, we are at the top left of the map, and in the center you see those little wooden structures. Those are the original things I've ever built in Minecraft. We're going to take some time exploring this world that I've created over the years. This is the most recent stuff I did over this summer, just goofing around. I was actually watching Static Shock on my second monitor, that old cartoon sort of thing that I bought on iTunes. What I was trying to do is wall off this area and completely light it up, so at night I won't have to worry about zombies or any other monsters besides skeletons, really, while I chop down these trees for supplies. It's not much, but it was a lot more time consuming than I ever thought it was going to be. And then, since this was the original Minecraft, the world generated a lot more weirdly, and there was just this floating platform in the middle of nowhere. There's a lot of that in this old generated Minecraft. Like, there would just be random blocks sort of throughout the sky back when I played, well, back when I made this world. So there was this thing floating in the sky. I'll show you when I get down to the ground, and I decided to build upon it. And this is where I sort of tested out some different building techniques. I made this dock down into there. I've lit it up pretty much that entire cavern and built a little bridge across it. Again, this is all stuff I pretty much did this summer. So I wanted to start new, but I don't like deleting my old maps, as you can tell, so here we are. And then here's the basement, which is inside this big cube, and I've lit it up with lava. It was inspired by what JonTron did in one of the old hardcore series on PBG, only I made sure it wouldn't set anything on fire. And I made this nice little waterfall of lava thing over here. Don't think there's anything in these. Yeah, this is just my basement sort of area. Made some nice little windows on a floating rock, basically. And we are going to go over to the first house I ever made in Minecraft as soon as this becomes day. I think we're on peaceful right now, but you know. Okay, let's look at that. Oh, there's also a mine. It's not that impressive. A mine that sort of goes down to the cavern and comes back up. And then I think the mine accidentally tunneled into that thing, which was interesting. and then I have a little, the only way up there is by that ladder, basically, because I chopped off a lot of the cliff. So there's no possible way of jumping up to my little area. So as you can see, I've pretty much networked throughout this cavern. There's my bridge. I'm very proud of how my bridge looks. Should I hop down there and sort of walk around? Is it safe to do that? Probably not, but we're going to anyways. With my nice map on me. This is really stupid, but... Ow. Okay, so... I remember watching Static Shock while he was building that. Okay, here's a bridge. There's a bridge. Everywhere's a bridge. Sometimes I get lost in my own little devices here, but... I think there was like some gold or something, which is why I built this bridge thing down here. Here it is. Alright, so yeah, I was just sort of tunneling up there, and you're not interested in this. Why am I showing you this? This is all new stuff, but again, it's on a world that I made many years ago, and just sort of proves that I don't like getting rid of anything. Now, back when I made this, again, there was no different kinds of trees, and the terrain spawned weirdly, so everything's going to look slightly different from, you know, when I first played it. I don't know, there's probably different animals in here than when I started playing the game. So let's just run this way and get all the way back to my house. Ow. All the way down there. Now, my first night on Minecraft, I'll sort of talk about that while I'm running back. My first night on Minecraft, I had no idea what I was doing. I started researching while I was on that first night, and it became nighttime, and I was just sort of exploring around, and I built this like little dirt shack, and I poked my head out of the dirt shack to see an Enderman sort of standing in the distance. Oh, and it was raining. And it must have been just when Endermen were added, I don't know, but it was really freaky. And then the next morning I sort of kept running. I was running really far away from the spawn point, so that's why I have no idea where my house is from the spawn point. Sometimes I wander around and I sort of see old things. I can sort of run behind all these mountains and get back, but I'm going to try to traverse them anyways. I think I was following this river, I don't know. My first house was built on a river, but technically, the first thing I stayed in, I ended up building like a little house in the side of a cliff because I learned that I needed coal to make torches. Now I believe you can use like charcoal to make torches or something. It's like a lot easier to find torches nowadays. But I dug inside like a side of a hill, and that was technically my first house, which I'll show you that too, because it's just across the little pond I built my first house on. And also, I've been trying to record this for years, as I said. Like when I built my first house. Oh, there it is. We've already gone there. Okay. There's another floating thing. When I built my first house, I wanted to record it, but I had a heck of a time recording it. I think I tried playing it on a G4 Mac, like an old Mac. That didn't quite work. I'm coming in from this angle so you don't like see anything, so I can like reveal it as time goes on. Actually, I should pretty much reveal it out of order, in descending order of time, basically. Now, up on that hill was my party house. Actually, I built that third, whatever. It was my party house. It was just supposed to be a house with a jukebox, but I was never able to build a jukebox. Also, this is that map I talk about all the time where I couldn't find diamond for the life of me. But my party house had a defense system, as you can tell by this block here. It shot arrows out of these. This was where I was going to put all my techno stuff, like my redstone contraptions. And you have to come in here, and then I was like, oh, I can shoot the monsters while I'm in my glass here. And then this overlooks my land, and I was going to have a jukebox here. But sadly, no jukebox yet. I remember killing many creepers, attempting to hit them with skeletons and failing to do so to get CDs. Still no jukebox to play those CDs, but you know. I did eventually find enough diamond to make a golden pickaxe. That was pretty much the only amount of like, that was it. Sorry, a diamond pickaxe. That was the only thing I was able to make. That was the only diamonds I've been able to find in this game. But maybe they spawned a lot less back then. But I made this portal, and for some reason it went off during one of the updates, so I'm going to have to turn that back on someday. Not soon, because I'm not happy to go back to the nether. Then this was a big project I built after the party house. I was just bored one day and I decided to chop down basically that entire forest over there, which seems to have changed colors. That's weird. Those trees used to not be that dark, but whatever. This is the Apav Hotel. I think I just say, oh no, the Apav Hotel, the best Minecraft hotel. It's not the best Minecraft hotel, but you know, middle schooler. Anyways, I didn't want to destroy this little pond over here, so I just built on top of it. You come in, and there's the front desk. I know, amazingly creative, boy. I know, praise me. Here's the crafting room. It's like the laundry room, but of craft, and I have random crafting materials, some apples I picked up for some reason, and yeah. And then let's go look at the rooms. Remember, this was all done survival mode also, by myself, bored one day in like 7th grade. And we have multiple rooms. I remember getting to the rooms and being really frustrated, but every room is exactly the same. It has a bed. I think actually these back rooms might have a crafting table. Nope, they all just have a bed. Okay. And the hotel suite, okay? That's the TV. I know, majestic. And I managed to make a couch. It comes with the finest of pig steak and fancy smart water. Yep, that's what it is. Another TV. Very special, yes. And a big bed. Look how huge that bed is. I know. Are you amazed yet? I'm looking up at that thinking it's the camera, but that's the camera. Hello. This is a very rambly video to start off 2018. It's literally just me showing off a really old thing. And we're beginning to catch up on this house. Now this house you're about to see, I wanted to fortify it because this first house I built, and it's also the first house that was blown up by a creeper. So the moment I got blown up by a creeper, I thought, oh, well, maybe different materials have different strengths. So to defend myself against a creeper, well, for one, I wanted to make this bunker, which actually, I started playing Minecraft by playing, I think it's AdventureCraft or World Explorer on the iPod, and I made tons of tunnel systems through that. I spent many hours on that too, but so I made a tunnel system to almost everything over here. But that I wanted to make this out of obsidian once I learned about obsidian, so I could shoot the monsters through that. But to defend my house at first, I thought I should cover it in cobblestone. So that's what I did. I covered it in cobblestone. My house is fortified by cobblestone to keep the creepers out. Then I covered it in dirt to grow trees on the top because I realized they're chopping down all the trees. And let's look at it from the front, actually. So I would have come up on it from the front because I built my first little shack on the other side of this pond here. And on the back side is obviously that river. As you can tell, I still pretty much am, but I was an angsty little middle schooler, and I put, leave my house or die. Death, death. Yep, and then I have 2 doors for maximum securityness. And this was my first house right here, this little shack. I built a box, and then I extended. While extending, this is the thing, I marked where the creeper blew me up. I made a creeper window, and this is where I did all my work for many years. By many years, I mean like 2 years. And I put everything in this chest. My first TNT, that's right there. All my redstone, just everything in this chest. And I categorized it. And I still sort of categorize myself, as you can see here. I built a shield. I'm very proud of that. I know I'm pretty much on the standard of an 11-year-old playing, actually like a 9-year-old playing Minecraft. But hey, I'm like 9. I say that in my own house. I'm like SpongeBob. I'm a homeowner but a child. Then I extended as you can tell. And I built all these chests. That's the wood chest. My last diamond. The reason I ran out of diamond was because I did all my diamond hunting in one trip, and then I dug straight down to mine the obsidian. And that ended up with me falling straight into lava and losing all my diamonds. So that's why I lost all my diamonds. So here's where my mine starts. We're going to go up here though, because this is actually the top of my house. See? Here's my original house. Here's the top of it, covered in cobblestone. And that block there is to touch archery. When I built my first archery set, I would shoot into this block of wood so I could get my arrows back. Or not block of wood, block of dirt. What is wrong with me? I'm still carrying around a stone sword, and I've been playing on this map for what? 5 years? 6 years? I don't even want to know. It's 2018. I started in 2011. How many years is that? 7? Whoops. Okay, here's my first mine. Back then, I didn't really know how to mine, so I just kept some supplies here. And what I would do is dig stairs, hit my face on every step, and then just network off into many tunnels. And then over time, I needed cobblestone, so I would just mine out that. But I thought that was how you found diamonds. Just go down a little bit more, saw through the fabric of time, and keep doing that. And then, just like I did in Mine Builder, or not Mine Builder, that was a different thing, World Explorer, I made sort of a tunnel system that takes me to different places. I believe this is that little defense post that I built. Any hour now, I'll get to the top of it. And here we are, where I could defend against the zombie hordes. Oh, whoa, what? Jeez. Java, some personal space, please. Now again, I've recorded this literally half an hour long Let's Plays. I've recorded them 4 times throughout the span of owning my YouTube channel. I think this was where I found my first diamonds, but every single time goes wrong. So hopefully this time won't go wrong. I don't know how many times I've said that because how many times I've freaking tried to record this. I died once somewhere back here. I'm trying to get you to it. No, there's a point back here where I dug straight into lava, and it's really confusing to get back to it. I was just sort of mining around all the bedrock. I hope I can get back. Oh gosh, where's my ladder? There's my ladder. Quick, escape. And I think back in the day, if you held down the space bar while on the ladder, because that's habit for me, you would go like twice as fast. Whatever, you get my point. Maybe someday I'll show you guys that world I made on World Explorer because it is massive. Literally every morning on my iPad, which I got when I was 14. I know, kind of spoiled there, but fear not, it doesn't work anymore. Literally, like you can either update it and let it die, or you can keep it unupdated because for about 2 years they didn't have an update for the thing, and then just randomly they had one of those updates that would basically slow it down to never work ever again. Or you could keep it in the state where it is right now, where you can't even watch YouTube on it, which is great, you know, Apple killing off freaking stuff. But anyways, this is my first house. I planted that tree there, and we're going to go in, and literally it's just, you know, built in the side of a cliff. This was the first place I ever built on Minecraft. Back when I was 14 or 13 or 14. It's pretty crazy. I came from that direction, that's all I know. Have I explored that way? I've kind of explored back down there. One time I went all around this map and then lost my map, which is just perfect. I have one last thing to show you, the places I've been mining, like my entire Minecraft career. Much of my time was spent just chopping down trees, which by the way, I never created axes. I always mine trees by punching them, which might explain to you why it took me so long to build anything. So down here was where I would chop down all my trees, and I decided to start a new mine, which is literally just this hole. I used to dig straight down, as you can tell, and if we can get down the hole, there we go. It goes down for a while. Alrighty. Oh, this was where I found my first diamond. Okay, so that wasn't even in my first tower. As you can see, I dug into lava here. And I don't know why I've never decided to block that. That's sketchy, huh? I dug into lava again and again. I think I dug up here and that's where I found diamond. And And eventually, I think it just ends, maybe? Oh, no. I think I actually, up there, isn't there a, Yes, it is. Okay. So up here is an old mine shaft. And this is where... Oh, yes, this is the cavern. This is where I dug straight down into lava. This is where I got all my stuff. And back then, I think it was 8th grade, my friend Lucas would come over, which he might see this video. He always has watched my videos. But, and we used to think that these, like, cavern things, like, if you followed them, that they'd eventually lead to, like, the end of the game. Like, that was where the end was. Maybe it was due to, like, some storytelling where, like, some kid actually found the end portal by going through these. But, no, that isn't how you find the end. I pretty much explored throughout here. Got a couple more diamonds, dug straight into lava, lost everything. Yeah, it's not crazy, as you can tell, but this has literally been the world I've been working on since middle school. And I've been wanting to share it with you since middle school. I've recorded this every year for like 6 years, and if this works, it will be a miracle. Because, like, literally, I've recorded this rambly video so many times throughout the years because, I mean, I made this map the year I made my YouTube channel. This map's as old as my YouTube channel. Hopefully my YouTube channel has progressed a bit more than this map. But I thank you for sticking around if you've stuck around through this rambly video. It's definitely really interesting. I mean, maybe not interesting for you, but interesting for me to see how much this map's evolved with, you know, the different dirt. Like, the grass used to never look like this when I first made it. The trees used to not have different textures or different wood planks. This map has changed with Minecraft for years, and that's pretty much its only unique feature. I watched this old guy who plays Minecraft for the first time, and he's made a fortress for himself. I also did that. It was featured for about 5 seconds, and the awkward, not really awkward, is about as good as I could come up with now, music video I did for the SpongeBob Best Day Ever song. I'll link that in the description so you guys can go enjoy that. But, what skin do I have on is the question. Oh, it's my old Minecraft skin. You might remember this from original Pavcraft episodes where I was really awkward and couldn't talk at all. Whoosh, because I would record them literally next to my mom in the morning before school on our living room computer next to the kitchen. But we have progressed since then, I like to think, even though this video is pretty bad. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. More crooked than this one, so it doesn't line up exactly like the one on the screen. Man, this is getting harder a lot quicker than I was hoping. Okay, don't panic. Slightly panicking more. Okay, this is Blue Yeti microphone, and